Yo, what's up? It's that kid Killer Tapes 93, your host, and I'm back for another hip hop vinyl dig vid. So let's go ahead and just get into it, man. I forgot to show this one in my last video. This is Cousin Fail versus Lil Juco with Death at the Derby. Basically, where it all started. And this came on I don't know, you could say black and red swirl variant that I went with on this one. Very dope album, man. I'd really recommend checking that one out if you haven't already. Next up, man, let's go ahead and get into some DJ Quick. Quick is the name. Just another title that basically needs to be in my vinyl collection, and finally pulled the trigger on it. Thing about this one, man, is that I got this off Amazon for like 16 bucks, and nowhere in the description did it say that the vinyl was colored, which is fine with me. I'm fine with black vinyl, but this is, when I opened it up, this is what it turned out to be, man. So it's like I don't know, almost like a peanut butter, maybe orange black swirl, some type of shit, but it looks very fire, man. I don't know what the variant color is called for, but very dope. I was very surprised, and that's a very good price, man, for a colored vinyl like that. And you know what, it also came with a digital download, and I'm not going to use it, so I'm sure everybody has this album, but if not, there you go, man, you can have it. MP3 download. I know it's not much, man, but go ahead and get it if you don't have it. And next up, man, we have Doom, Born Like This. This was actually, I mentioned this in the last video, that I ended up getting these. I ended up getting this and that Danger Doom for only 18 bucks. And this was at the height of when he had just passed away, and you know, everybody was cashing in. Well, everybody who had a copy of anything of his was cashing in on his death, man. And these were brand new, sealed from Lex Records. So if you're interested in this album or the Danger Doom, I would say go check out Lex Records and see if they still have any of these in stock. But let's keep it moving, man. All right, next up, man, let's move on to Elzai. And you know what? I forgot the name of this album. Let me check it out real quick. 7 Times Down, 8 Times Up. It's a double LP, and I actually want to say that it's probably one of my favorite titles from 2020. I missed out on the blue variant, so I ended up just going with the black 2LP. But like, if you haven't heard this album, I highly recommend you checking it out, man. Elzai, 7 Times Down, 8 Times Up. Next up, man, we've got, of course, Eric B. and Rakim with Don't Sweat the Technique. This is another record that I have the original press, but it's pretty beat up, and it's the 1 LP edition. And this is actually reissued 2 LP on purple vinyl. I didn't show it because the purple doesn't show up well on camera. It basically just looks black. You wouldn't be able to tell. But you know, as you know, anytime you make more room on a record, the music sounds that much better. So the 2 LP was I don't know, I was happy to upgrade to it, so I went ahead and did that. Eric B. and Rakim, Don't Sweat the Technique. Next up, man, I've got Ito with Ito Brigante, and I went ahead and went with the all yellow variant. Looks like some lemon cake or something, man. Took forever to get this record, man. This might have been one of the longest waits I've had to wait for a record, but it's here, and I'm happy about it, man. So that was Ito with Ito Brigante. And next up, man, I've got Evidence with the Unlearning Volume 1. This is a 2 LP edition on black vinyl. I actually just got this yesterday. Got this off of Amazon. The album is Crazy Bananas. It's another recommendation. If you haven't heard it, I would just pick it up if I were you. Evidence Unlearning Volume 1. Let's go. All right, man. Next up, we've got Flea Lord and 38 Special, and they're coming with that Loyalty and Trust Part 2. And this album actually came on some, I don't know, I guess you could call it some blue and white splatter. Loyalty and Trust Part 2. Very beautiful piece of vinyl. And very dope album as well, man. So let's keep it going too. We've got Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist with Alfredo, the instrumentals. Anytime I can get a instrumental Alchemist project, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, man. And this was a very, very good album from 2020. I want to say this was actually Grammy nominated, but ended up losing to Nas with that King's Disease. Shout out Nas. But here it is, Alfredo instrumentals. This is on regular black vinyl. All right, let's move over to Jello, West Coast classic out of Pittsburgh, California. This is a limited joint, number 43 of 200 made. And let me just say that I never thought I'd ever see this on vinyl, yet alone own it. Jello, having it my way. Some of Mike Mosley and Sam Bostic's best production is on this album. But let's keep it moving. We're gonna close it out with Ghostface Killah featuring Raekwon and Capadonna, and it is Iron Man. And this is yet another title that I needed to just put away, lock it up into my vinyl collection. And this is the Music on Vinyl 180 gram press. Very happy to have. Very happy to have. And it's about time. So until next time, man, this has been your host, that Kid Killer Tapes 93. See ya.